The automotive industry has just experienced one of the most impactful and revolutionary moments in recent decades. General Motors, the American automotive giant, has taken a bold step that has left experts, consumers, and competitors alike speechless. What has GM done? They have launched an electric vehicle that, until now, only existed in the most visionary minds of designers and futurists. This vehicle is not a conceptual piece of art, nor a future promise. It is a reality. And the most surprising part is its price. Just $12,000. Yes, $12,000. A price that defies the laws of the market and redefines what we thought was possible in the electric vehicle industry. How did General Motors manage to offer such a revolutionary product at such a low price? That is the question echoing through every corner of the automotive world. Is this the beginning of a new era, where the affordable and the innovative are no longer separated by a vast price gap? The answer seems to be a resounding yes, and the impact of this launch will be felt across the entire industry, where competition must quickly rethink their strategies. This strategic move by General Motors not only generates excitement, but also great concern among industry giants, especially Tesla, the company that has been the undisputed leader in electric vehicles for years. Elon Musk, the founder and CEO of Tesla, has been the central figure in the electric revolution, and his premium cars have been the favorite choice for those seeking advanced technology, innovative design, and sustainability. But now, General Motors has launched an electric vehicle that threatens that dominance. This vehicle, which until now seemed unimaginable due to its price and performance, challenges all expectations. Tesla, with its Model Y and other premium versions, has built its empire on the basis of exclusivity and innovation. But GM has struck directly at the heart of that strategy. How will Tesla respond? Can they maintain their leadership position in the face of this competitor now offering an accessible, high-performance electric model with range that competes with the most expensive cars on the market? The competition is getting interesting, and GM has just taken the first step toward transforming the market. One of the biggest barriers electric vehicles have faced until now has been range. Many consumers feared that, for a lower price, they would have to sacrifice distance per charge, which severely limited the practicality of these cars. The fear of running out of battery in the middle of a long journey was one of the main reasons people hesitated to make the leap to an electric car. But now, with the revelation of GM's vehicle, that concern has been completely dispelled. This car not only has an affordable price, but it also offers over 300 miles or 480 kilometers of range on a single charge, an impressive number. Many budget electric cars don't even reach 200 miles, and certainly not at such a low price. This detail completely changes the game. Electric mobility is no longer just for those seeking luxury, it is for everyone. And the best part is that, unlike other electric vehicles that promise theoretical range that is not always met, this model has proven to be reliable and efficient in real-world conditions. Road tests have shown that it not only maintains that distance, but does so in a consistent and efficient manner. This is a blow to the old idea that cheap electric cars are inefficient and impractical. That idea is now a thing of the past. Now, many would think that such an affordable vehicle would come with compromises in terms of performance, technology, or build quality. But what General Motors has done is surprise everyone by offering not only an affordable price, but also a high-performance vehicle, with advanced technology, comfort, and handling akin to high-end electric vehicles. Early tests have shown that while it is not a high-performance car like Tesla's most expensive models, or those from other brands, the car is surprisingly fast and agile. It has no trouble moving smoothly in city traffic and maintaining a constant speed on the highway. This is something that many didn't expect, especially in a vehicle that costs less than many gasoline cars on the market. This model has the best of both worlds, modern technology and accessibility. The interior design is sleek, with high-quality finishes that make the vehicle not only look good, but also offer a comfortable and enjoyable driving experience. Additionally, the integration of technology goes beyond performance. It also features advanced digital displays and driving assistance that enhance the user experience. This is not a cheap car in the bad sense of the word, it is a car that offers a complete experience, designed for the modern driver. In this scenario, the spotlight is on Tesla, the giant that has so far been the undisputed leader in the electric vehicle market. Under the leadership of Elon Musk, Tesla has not only positioned itself as the premium option in electric vehicles, but it has become a benchmark for those seeking cutting-edge technology, sustainability, and of course, exclusivity. For years, Tesla has enjoyed a position of emotional monopoly in the minds of consumers. The brand is synonymous with innovation and the future, becoming a status symbol for many. However, the arrival of GM's $12,000 EV has drastically altered that perception. This affordable vehicle, which at another time would have been unthinkable for a traditional car manufacturer, has put Tesla in a vulnerable position that even its impressive technology and dominance in the electric sector may not easily save. The threat is real, and now the key question is, can Tesla continue to dominate the electric vehicle market, or are we witnessing the beginning of the end of an era? To answer that question, we need to examine not only the vehicle launched by GM, but also how Tesla's public image and Elon Musk's involvement have started to be tainted by controversies beyond the cars themselves. Tesla has been at the center of a media whirlwind due to Musk's active participation in politics, particularly his controversial support for Donald Trump's policies. Musk's relationship with the former president has caused a backlash from consumers who once saw Tesla as a brand free from political entanglements. In a politically divided country, Tesla's followers now find themselves at a crossroads. Can they continue to support a brand so closely tied to such polarizing political figures? This political uncertainty has taken a toll on Tesla's public perception and therefore on its vehicle sales. Despite Tesla still being the leader in electric vehicle technology, the new competitive landscape has made more consumers seek alternatives. GM, with its low-cost EV, presents an attractive solution not only for those who wanted an electric car, but for those who previously hesitated to jump into the electric world due to price and accessibility barriers. Now buyers have real options, and that puts pressure on Tesla to maintain its leadership. But Tesla is not just a car manufacturer, it is a symbol of innovation and progress. Can it maintain that mantle now that serious competition is in sight? Furthermore, it's not just GM's competition that puts Tesla on the ropes. In recent months, Tesla's sales have shown signs of slowing down in key markets like the United States and Europe. Meanwhile, traditional brands like Ford and Volkswagen have begun to take significant steps to enter the electric vehicle market with competitively priced models. This means Tesla now faces not only GM, but an entire new wave of competitors that are willing to offer electric options without compromising price or performance. But what is truly at stake here is Tesla's narrative. For years, the company has been seen as the savior of electric mobility. Musk, with his bold attitude and extreme proposals, has been the face of that narrative. But now, Tesla's story is facing a redefinition. Is Tesla really the most sustainable and accessible option for everyone, or is it just an elitist brand that has moved away from the needs of the average consumer? As this battle for leadership in the electric vehicle market intensifies, consumers now have an option that goes beyond Tesla's exclusivity. If GM manages to grow its line of affordable, high-performance electric vehicles, Tesla may be forced to rethink its strategy, especially in terms of pricing and accessibility. The competition is already here, and for the first time in a long time, Tesla has reasons to worry. The question remains, can Tesla maintain its reign in the face of this threat? With a horizon full of challenges, Tesla must adapt quickly to a market that is no longer exclusively its own. The rules of the game have changed, and now the battle for the future of electric mobility is at its most critical point. Can Tesla stay on top, or is Musk's reign coming to an end? We'll know soon because this is just the first phase of a war that is about to unleash with full force. The world of the automotive industry has just been shaken by one of the most controversial decisions of the Donald Trump administration. The president has implemented 25% tariffs on imported cars, a measure that has not only caused huge controversy, but has also deeply altered the rules of the game in the global market. How has this move affected things? Well, the answer is not simple, and the consequences are far from clear. On one hand, this measure has created a perfect storm for international manufacturers. The result? Higher prices for consumers and an automotive economy now on the brink of a seismic shift. But amid all this chaos, Tesla, the electric vehicle giant, seems to be in a more favorable position. How is this possible? Tesla, with its US-based production, has managed to largely evade the impact of the tariffs. While other international brands struggle to maintain their margins, Tesla breathes easy, watching as its competitors fall into an economic whirlwind. But what about the consumers? Trump's protectionist policies might seem beneficial for domestic manufacturers, but the additional costs will fall directly on the buyers' pockets. Are we witnessing the beginning of a more expensive and divided market? While some consumers may see Tesla as a temporary salvation, the rest of the market faces a grim outlook where the prices of imported vehicles rise dramatically. But it's not just the consumer's pocket that's at stake. Global competition is watching as open competition turns into a protectionist battleground. The tariffs are not only affecting international giants but are also rewriting the rules of the game for everyone. The truth behind this move? What is most alarming is that this is not just an economic move, it is a political move. These tariff policies have become a tool of control. In an increasingly interconnected world, the trade war is distorting the automotive market, and in turn, affecting global consumers. While Trump applauds his protectionist policies, international manufacturers are facing tough decisions: raise prices, reduce costs, or leave the market. But despite Tesla's apparent advantage, not everything is so clear. These tariffs, far from the industry, could trigger an inflationary spiral that will affect not only car prices, but also the long-term sustainability of the market. US manufacturers may win in the short term, but consumers is diluted. In the end, everyone will pay the price for this economic experiment. And what about foreign manufacturers? The global industry is at a crossroads. As production costs rise, some electric vehicle models and luxury cars could disappear from the US market, leaving Tesla with the field practically to itself. Will this be the end of competition in the electric vehicle market in the US? Perhaps. Or are we about to see a wave of drastic changes in prices and the availability of imported models? The future remains uncertain, but one thing is clear: Trump's protectionist policies are redefining everything. In a world where competition is increasingly fierce, the 25% tariffs could be the beginning of a new era where domestic brands are strengthened at the expense of foreign ones. Tesla, it seems, is winning this battle. But who will win the war? With a market that is changing drastically, consumers will have to decide if they want to support domestic production or if lower prices and foreign competition remain their priorities. The game has changed, and the rules keep evolving, but one thing is certain: this battle has just begun. The future of electric mobility has never looked so promising, and all thanks to a bold move that has completely transformed the automotive landscape. With General Motors' entry into the affordable electric vehicle market, the rules of the game have changed. This is not just a commercial move, it is a silent revolution that could accelerate the end of the fossil fuel era and mark the beginning of a new age where innovation and accessibility go hand in hand. Until now, the electric vehicle market has been marked by great exclusivity. Only consumers with large budgets could enjoy the benefits of electric mobility. But with GM's $12,000 electric vehicle, access to this technology has been democratized. Suddenly, the price barriers that kept millions of people away from EVs have disappeared, and with that, the promise of a greener and more sustainable future is coming closer to reality. This change is radical. Consumers now have access to more affordable options without sacrificing performance or range. Remember the famous saying, "You get what you pay for"? Well, GM has proven that idea to be a myth when it comes to electric vehicles. This model not only offers a range of over 300 miles, 480 kilometers on a single charge, but it also offers surprising performance for such a low price. This vehicle is not just an affordable alternative, it is a paradigm shift. How? Because for the first time, consumers don't have to choose between saving money or getting a quality product. Now they have the best of both worlds. But the implications of this change go beyond sales figures. The mass adoption of electric vehicles has just received the push it needed. What does this mean? It means that in the near future we could see a significant increase in the number of EVs on the streets, which will reduce our dependence on fossil fuels. And it's not just a matter of lower prices, it's about changing the collective mindset about what it means to own an electric car. This GM move is also a direct response to the global environmental challenges. With growing pressure to combat climate change, governments around the world are looking for ways to reduce carbon emissions. If the price of electric vehicles continues to drop and their performance continues to improve, it will become harder to ignore the transition to electric mobility. Suddenly, the change will not just be an attractive option, but a necessity to meet global climate commitments. Of course, this advancement is not just changing the automotive industry, it is reshaping the way we think about sustainability. This change represents an opportunity not only for car manufacturers, but for consumers who want to be part of the environmental solution. If low-cost electric vehicles continue to advance in performance and accessibility, mass adoption could accelerate even further, bringing us closer to an emission-free future. But this landscape doesn't only involve GM. Tesla, Ford, Volkswagen, and other brands are beginning to adjust their strategies to compete in this new accessible electric mobility market. The competition is about to get intense. Traditional brands are forced to lower prices and improve their technologies to stay relevant. And the real winner will be, as always, the consumer, who will be able to choose from a variety of more affordable options, with better range and performance. What can we expect? We are witnessing the beginning of a new era in the automotive industry, where electric mobility is no longer a luxury, but an accessible choice for millions of people. This change will revolutionize the global market and mark the beginning of an era where sustainability, technology, and accessibility are not exclusive concepts. This is a silent revolution that, over time, will change the face of cities, roads, and most importantly, our future. What is clear is that this is just the beginning. GM has just opened the door to a cleaner, more accessible, and more technological future. Now the rest of the industry is called to follow suit and join this transformation. The future of electric mobility is here, and what once seemed like a distant dream is about to become the everyday reality for millions of people. The change has already begun, and now all we can do is wait to see how this new era develops.